And today I would like to talk about Myzamir application details and graph tab pages. Let's start with the details page. Basically, it's very simple. The information provided on this page is related to a selected interaction. We can see the time when interaction was submitted and time when it was stopped, if we have this information. Also, we have information about an application that submitted the interaction in our servers. In our case, this is the application name. Plus to that, we see the connection IDs that are related to this interaction. Each time when interaction gets to universal routing server strategy, it gets a new connection ID. So you can see how many times interaction was submitted to router. That's all about the details tab page. And now it's time to go to the second part of the video, and it's going to be a bit longer. That's about the graph. The graphs provided by the application are not related to some specific interaction, a queue or some other object, but they reflect all the collected data. On this tab page, we see some checkboxes that define what should be shown on the graph. Let's look at the application request option. When I check it, that means that the graph will show how big are delays between interaction server request and response. Both requests, the requests include both the ones sent to interaction server or sent by interaction server to another servers. To show the graph, I need to press the refresh button. You can see that the picture is a little bit confusing, and to get more details, I can zoom the graph. For that, I just select some area, and it's already more clear picture. Plus to that, I can click on a point in the graph and to get related message. You see on the button this, and also I can press Ctrl and click on a dot on the graph to open the log file and position to the related message in some external text editor. Okay. I can call a context menu with the right click on the mouse. And if I select here show point values, I can see information related to each point of the graph, time and value. Before to move to the other graph options, just a few words about the interaction server DB request processing. Interaction server has an internal stack where DB requests are waiting before they are submitted to the database agent. So there are two stages. On the first stage, the requests are going to interaction server internal stack. On the second, they are going to the database system. There are three options related to the first stage. It is waiting stack, DB stack size, and processing rate. How fast the interaction will be processed in the stack. It's related to waiting. All these values are very important because depending on how long is waiting in the stack and how big is database the interaction DB stack, it affects the performance. If the stack is very big and DB requests are waiting in the stack for a long time, that will slow down the overall processing. Let's check the situation with the interaction server database stack with this information provided by my log files. What is the wait in stack time? So basically up to half second. After half a second, that's not big, I think. And what about the DB stack size? It's about up to 30 requests. And here we can see the processing rate. And processing rate is shown with logarithmic scale, as you see. The lower part of the options is related to the DB request processing second stage, when requests are submitted already to the database agent. You can filter, if you enable this, you can filter them by data access point. I have two configured for my interaction server, or by channel ID. Let's refresh the graph to see it. You can see the processing rate of the DB request sent to the database. I recommend you to have only one option checked to be shown in the graph, because otherwise you can get the complete mess on the picture like that. Okay, let's return to the picture of database requests. When I click on this point, I can get the corresponding message in the log file again. But to get this, you should enable one option in the settings of the application. This one, save DB messages. I should advise you not enable it unless you really need to use it somehow, because enabling of this option slowing down the processing of the log files. But if it is not enabled, you will not be able to have a correlation between the graphic points and the log file messages below. Okay, one more interesting feature is you can save this graph, save image as a file, and you can copy it. And for example, if you are going to send an email with this picture, it can be easy copy-paste. There is some specific for different Myzamir application modes in respect to the graphs. For example, when you are working with interaction server event logger database mode, the information is getting from database. In this case, you have no information about DB request processing, but only about the application request delays. And the picture will be slightly different. Instead of these checkboxes, you will be able to see checkboxes for different applications type, like for chat server, for email server requests, for contact server requests, etc. And if the application is working in online mode, I mean when it's working as interaction server client, the graph will not be provided at all, because in this case we are getting only reporting events, so we cannot provide information neither about delays of request and nor about database. So in this mode, the graph will not work. And that's all for today. Thank you very much, and goodbye till the next time.